equalizer from the red robots.
Alright, Bigatron, what can they do right here? They're up against a Jawhead. Now there's no real way of saving anyone gets ejected, so they have to make sure that if they do send someone out and there's a potential for Keyboy to get a toss off, they gotta try and jump in there almost immediately. Or maybe just use the Nightmare Spawn to try and get the scouting going on. As in the mid lane, you can see that this Jawhead pick is having so much more impact. Able to help with the jungle clear, able to help with the wave clear as well. It's just going all over the place. Whereas for Finn on the Ruby, a bit more static. Now finally for Bigatron, they understand the importance of the tenacity. Against so much damage, so much burst. They want to go for 4 of them with the firmness even for Finn for good measure.
You take a look at that emblems again, man. It does feel like, I mean, Fnatic really want to utilize this mobility. Super Kenn
finds one member here. Tempest the Blade already in the arsenal for Super Kenn. Luckily for Super Kenn, Kairi has not had, he did not have the cutthroat yet.
Not yet. He chose to go for the invade first rather than actually going for level 4. Keyboy rotating down below. Finn might be caught.
Ejector will not connect here with a don't run Wolf King. Will be able to deny the mobility. Yeah, head to head roamer. It's going to be tough for Keyboy. He needs to find a creative angle here to find the right angle here against the Ruby in that roam position.
Oh man, look at that on his prediction, rising for Fnatic Onic up against Bigatron Alpha. And it does seem like Fnatic Onic will be able to get this advantage again in the mid lane, that mid prio up top as well. It does seem like Rez will be able to hit level 4 first. So we're following through. Kairi getting the purple!
No purple for Super Kenn. And no retribution as well for both of the junglers. They will take their time. Finn and Keyboy not level 4. Sans though is, as well as Moreno here. Let's see here, will they force without retribution? No, they will reset it. They should reset this. Oh, with their penalties on onwards, Finn and Super Luke. The damage will come through. Finn is very vulnerable. Fingers out. Super Luke trying to delay as well, and that will be the first turtle neglected.
Great plays. It's a big commit from Onic, especially from Kairi, to just chase down Finn, the roamer. If they took Finn out, but gets taken out in the process, it could have been really bad for Fnatic Onic. On the gold lane though, you can see the pressure from the Brody coming in from CW. Now it's back to the waiting game. And you have to keep in mind that Kairi still has both his buffs available. Super Kenn lost his purple before the turtle was even up. So when it comes down to the farming game, Kairi is slowly but surely gonna be able to build an advantage. This might not be, or this might be, a no turtle game. Both teams really not gonna go for it just yet. Both teams really waiting for the purple buffs to go for the play with CW. Wants to change some of these things. Kairi with the purple buff already. First into the turtle. The Sky Kings make their move into this neutral objective. Keyboy!
Yep, with the ejector and unspeakable force. Finn soaking a lot of damage. Good full nether realm pop. Very low as Kairi goes down. Tempest Blade, they might get more as Rez will not be able to soak up damage. Bigatron Alpha, they win the early game. Moreno, early dominators is set here. Keyboy though, trying to look for that kill. He's low. Keyboy though will not be able to escape. No flicker on his body, and Super Luke will claim the kill. Turtle 3 for Super Kenn.
That was a sketchy situation for Fnatic Onic. They engaged with the ejector and the penalty zone onto Finn. They wanted to make sure that the pickoff was available, get him out of the game so that Bigatron can't move forward. But Finn survived and was able to even help out with an I'm offended. And even with the Netherrealm, they just used too many resources and Bigatron fight back. And look at this new pathing from Super Kenn. Instead of going from the turtle towards the purple buff, he's actually opted to go from the turtle towards his own orange buff. So he's delaying the purple buff to be in better timing for the turtle. I guess we'll see later what this delayed purple buff take will actually give him. But it's a Berserker's Fury. It's a 1,000 gold lead now for BTR. A great response there in the fight. Look like for Fnatic Onic, they engaged on the wrong dude. You know, they went on towards Finn, who is the roamer, and Super Luke, as usual, always able to find these moments on the Arlet. Just waiting in that bush for an all-in. Getting the final slash out. This is it.
Wah, gantian kah?
Kairi goes down even. Another round pop. Super Luke at the backside. Res though flickers out all that damage. Super Kenn will be enough. And with the Berserker's Fury, it will shred Res down. It's gonna be another trade for the red robots.
I asked the question and BTR answered. That's what it's for, Mirko, the delayed purple buff, to wait for the timing on the enemy purple buff, to then steal it away from Kairi. Ooh, almost a 1v1 situation, but Kairi actually was losing out 2 levels compared to Super Kenn. It's a great move by both teams, but for Bigatron, that was a lot more calculated. Super Kenn also going for the Berserker's Fury build when he went for the Endless Battle Thunderbelt build earlier, so he wants a lot more basic attack damage right here. If he isn't paid attention to in the midst of a big fight, might be fatal for Fnatic Onyx. And honestly, Luke, from the EXP lane, his impact is felt all across the line of Dawn, man, in these fights. In that fight earlier, final slash flicker into the jungle, blindly technically. That is the kind of play that Luke brings to the table.
And we have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, wait, E-boy. Ejector cancelled. Oh, Finn pops the ejector too! Okay, well played, Finn. But yeah, Bigatron, the window for them opens up pretty late, right? This is a Ling, a Clint, a Zos. They can scale up. Fnatic Onyx have a Brody. They have to start at the Jawhead. Number one, right? They have to look for an early lead. The fact that they are down by 3,000 gold puts them in a very difficult spot. And again, Kairi is 2 levels down in the bottom lane.
That's a good 2-for-1, double teaming Emann. The purple though, now it's going to be contested. Super Kenn will look for that purple. They will get it for free. Well, not for free, for Emann.
Wow. Before Emann died though, he was able to clear out the wave in the bottom lane, so it actually denies a full-on punishment from Fnatic Onyx. And so good from Bigatron right here. Is this a difference in win condition? Because for Bigatron, they go in the jungle and they're focusing their efforts on shutting down Kairi. So it's in line with map control, with the objective contest. Whereas for Fnatic Onyx, they're supposed to go in the gold lane to try and get those pickoffs. But Bigatron are happy to trade all these early game objectives, the purple buff, to get Super Kenn ahead and allow Emann to be behind, to just wait up, because later on he can still scale up.
Center unstoppable force on towards the roamer though. Super Luke is there with the final slash now with Rez jumping in with the penalty zone is actually Kairi who finds the first kill. Bigatron, will they oblige it for another fight? Take a look at the mid. It's actually Super Kenn looking for that shove. Finds the structure mid. That's them equalizing.
I think that actually ends up being a win, maybe. In terms of resources, okay, Bigatron Alpha definitely lose out on that one. 3 flickers. But in terms of just objectives in the trade, just being a kill, was trying to catch him while he was flying. Respectable attempt. But finally now this bottom turret will fall. But it's way too long. And the middle turret from Fnatic Onyx is taken. And the game where the junglers are so important, or so critical, that mid turret being gone for Fnatic Onyx means that the whole jungle is open for plays available to Bigatron. And look at this, they're back at it again.
Purple buff contest volume, what, 4? Healthy zone early, on towards Super Luke. Super Kenn though will try to find the backside here. No purple again for Kairi. Now, Bigatron says with 5. But that's Super Kenn with a hit and run. What? Keyboy gets taken out, Kairi. Finds Super Luke in that bush. But it seems like Super Luke will not be able to find the sustain. He goes down as well.
That is a big shutdown that he gave over there. 3-1 and 2 now. Bigatron Alpha actually going to go on towards the Lord. They know they have the advantage. Kairi, no purple pin.
I'm offended on towards CW. Victor from CW. Now Kairi knows, no, oh my goodness. With the help of the Lord, he goes down for 20.
Waduh, Kairi. Oh man. The Lord has a vested interest, but not the Lord is so low. I can go back for it.
Retribution. Waduh, gila. Kairi finding it. Now there's a blade towards Sam. He gets taken down. The backside on. Too vulnerable. Kairi secures it. Now Moreno will be the next target. But good initiation. Again, by Super Kenn as Res secures Moreno. It's an all-out brawly war. Who wins on? Who gets the win?
The Sky Kings get the win. That was a Lord take, and they were down 2,000 gold. No purple buff on Kairi. That should have not been a Bigatron
lost, that was everything for Bigatron Alpha. And now Super Kenn has the endless battle. Rashi, is this the timer? Is this the window for Fnatic Onyx?
Wah, enak banget dong Kairi dapat purple juga.
I feel like now there's more power for them to just go around and pressure. Bigatron Alpha has been able to use the mobility to really get ahead of Fnatic Onyx, but now with the Lord, you can see Rez, you can see Sans, everyone moving forward. Bit too deep, maybe.
Oh, Sans overextended. Now with the penalty zone looking for a payback for him, perhaps. Without Santa, the stop for his final slash. Every resource, this is put on towards Keyboy. With the flicker, finally, Emann secures it. Top lane is 1v1, Assassin versus Assassin. Who wins it? Oh, it's Scary Sword, and again! He finds the solo against Kairi.
A solo kill, a fight down below. Bigatron Alpha says, your window open, but we will shut it down. The red robots going blow for blow up against the Sky Kings now. Again, getting the lead, but they must look for more punishment. CW.
Oh, this might be it. Oh! He finds this route onto it, and that will be the payback. CW finds the torn apart memory on towards Cannon. He shut him down.
Baldwin Nata is using his scissors. I don't know where he got those scissors from, but he's cutting the circuits of the red robots. So good for him to just get a pick up on Super Kenn, shut down on the carry, right? The gold laner. Unfortunately for Super Kenn, his ultimate wasn't ready. Now it's back to the waiting situation. And you can see Kairi proactively moving around, going for the pushes, knowing that Super Kenn won't be around for another 5 seconds. Someone will be going to the top side of here. That might be exactly when Fnatic Onyx are going to make a play for this purple buff, or even this bottom turret.
By the way, Emann already has it with a nature. So my question is, Emann, how is he going to play into this game, right? Because he's the lingering threat that will slowly but surely get to that big power spike in the later stage of the game.
He just stays in the back line and does damage. A bit of a benefit for him is he has mobility, and with the passive, right, with the shots, he can actually shoot from a lot farther away compared to CW, who has to actually come close, get up close and personal to actually have great impact, great damage output. Now with the way it's equalized, but kind of pushing in favor of Bigatron. Yeah. This is going to be the slow push setup for Bigatron, and they're going straight onto the Lord. Might even blitz it down. Hang on a minute. Whoa.
They're going to put the Lord here. Oh, Super Kenn still finds the Lord now. It's going to be no lot more. Finn flickers out. Kairi looking for an opening. Doesn't find the window. It's still 5v5. Super Kenn in the mid push. Looking for Sans. Does not find it. That's a clean take from Bigatron.
Discipline. They've learned from their mistakes. Last time they weren't up against Geek Fam, they were leading. They took the Lord, and then what happened? They looked for a fight that gave their opponents an opportunity to come back. But now, Emann,
oh my goodness! Almost there with the flicker. Oh, spent. Lord marches bottom side of the map here. As a Fnatic Onyx, they will definitely take care of that Lord soon. Top lane will be sacrificed, I believe, as the base turret. Actually, the Lord will crash onto that base turret, so that's already a chunk of, what, 55% of its HP taken down.
But again, for Bigatron Alpha, I would say, in terms of value, that Enhanced Lord really didn't get them too much value. Top side still up. Kairi, oh, because the minions are there, this actually gives Bigatron a chance to go for the purple buff steal. That will be value.
See though, they will not commit it just yet. Final slash finds two.
Waduh, gila.
Rez with the opening.
Wah, dapat kain juga.
Purple buff for the side. Oh my goodness, Super Kenn. He finds a kill. Moreno Luke, torn apart memory. We'll find one member. And that will be the nether round triggered as well. It's a 1-for-1. Both the XP laners down and out.
Playing with literally the thin line, the margin of error.
Now another approach. That was the play defensively as Super Kenn and Kairi will have a stalemate bottom side.
It's a battle of execution. 50-50 as ever. Fanny versus Ling is a show to watch. Blink and you'll miss it. BOD now for Super Kenn still 1,200 gold ahead of Kairi. But overall the team is actually behind in gold from Fnatic Onyx. They have caught up, and with Kairi able to almost one-shot Super Kenn while still having the Dreadnought armor. This means that he will have a bit more advantage when it comes to survivability from unknown sources, from unexpected sources. With the Brody having the Wind of Nature as well, now Super Kenn is going to find it quite difficult to try and identify the right targets. Bigatron Alpha might be forced to just go for a split push type play.
And then it comes down to also execution, right? Because Kairi can match that. We've seen it. This is a 50-50 in the assassin department. Super Kenn is 7-1 though in this game. Kairi is 3-3. Game 1 was all Kairi. Oh, good ejector onto Luke.
Yep. Well, flicker for Super Luke though. So that's info for the next 2 minutes or so. Let's see, Bigatron Power Slash. The purple bomb. Once again, the penalty zone will trigger the Tempest to Blade by Super Kenn. And that will be the purple buff for the side of still Bigatron.
And now there's a big question that is raised amongst the Sky Kings. No purple buff. Do they decide to contest? Because Bigatron, they hold the cards now. They're the ones to make the move.
And they're on the Lord already. No vision just yet. Moreno setting up the Nightmare spawn just for vision. It will spot Keyboy out.
Oh, wow! That's Keyboy jumping in. Still has the flicker. No, it's going to be Keyboy loses immortality. Another round pops. In the backside, Kairi looking for an opening onto his arm. Does not find it. Fnatic on it. They will have to be taken down. As Sans Res now will be next on the topping block. Emann cuts down the Sheriff. Yippee-ki-yay! He finds a 3K, and that will be Fnatic on it. Losing out on the fights.
Yeehaw! Sheriff Emann's in town. The Red Raider, now the Red Cowboy, it seems. Bigatron Alpha playing the forced error and now getting all of the benefits.
The information advantage with the Nightmare spawn. Finn going in and the zoning. Everywhere Kairi was trying to go in for Finn was on the case. And Emann finally having the space, having a moment there to output all of the bullets, all the quick draws and double shots. And you are seeing that insane damage output of a late game Clint. Already almost at full build, one more item to go with the Endless Battle. Berserker's Fury, a Malefic Roar, and Wind of Nature. You cannot stand there and take the bullets, man.
Remember, that lingering threat of the scaling Cowboy was there from the start of the game.
Ooh.
You don't see it from Emann up until you do, but when you realize it, say goodbye to your HP bar. Kairi actually doing a good job to actually get into that bush. He will have a good flank, or he'll be able to cut the wave. Bigatron Alpha now with a siege. Bottom lane push. This is going to be a 3-wave setup. They're going to come crashing down. At least one phase for will fall.
Magic Sentry already activated both sides, top and bot. Lord will charge and destroy the base turret in the bottom side of the map. Bigatron, Super Luke jumping in, looking for an engage, potentially with the immortality. He knows that he has that extra life. My goodness, what an opening! Super Kenn and Emann dealing a lot of damage, and that is Res taken out for 40. Fnatic looking for defense, mid-wave is there for Bigatron to take. No, they will not be able to find a turret lock just yet. Keyboy, no immortality. He will be able to have the space to get out though. Bigatron again still with the pressure. Now in the top side waiting for that mid minion to crash. They're still strong with 5 seconds. All 5 spells are still up from the side of Bigatron looking for the opening again! In the round pop, Kairi gets taken out as Bigatron Alpha. They go down in game 1, but in game 2, they roar. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, we've got game 3.
Did you really think it would go a clean sweep? Did you really think it will be 2-0 in our match of the day? Welcome to MPL Indonesia Season 14. Fnatic Onyx, those still strong, those still the Sky Kings, have been dragged back to Earth by the Red Robots. It's back to 1-1, even on the board. Get ready for Game 3, folks.
Wow. What is the solution right here? We thought that in execution, in mechanics, Fnatic Onyx are just so much better. They were just doing so well. But in game 2, Bigatron Alpha made it look like the other way around, man. That final fight was so dominant. Let's take a look at it again. Now they know that the dangers in the backline. Moreno and Emann, physical and magical, but Super Luke is the real danger. What an amazing final slash, catching Kairi out. Just like that, everyone just falls.
This was the purchase of the season. This was the transfer of the season. And this was the super play of the season as well from Luke. What a performance, man. Finn too, we gotta give him credit on that Ruby, always canceling it out, protecting Emann, giving him a force field that he should not have on the Clint. Moreno and Kenn.
Yeah.
Everybody played their roles there in the game, and it truly shows you how everybody needs to be at their tip-top shape, tip-top performance to get a game off.